Enter Customization node. Add Mix Color node. Change mode to Add. Control G to make group. Remove A and factor from group input. Delete A. Rename B to normal and change type to vector. Add a mix node to A. Add another mix node to A. Add a bump node to B. Add another bump node to the other B. Connect the second bump node strength to the group input factor. Rename factor to strength. Add an image texture to the bump node height. Add your radial scratch image to it. Create a POS1 and connect it to vector. Use this group. Change the variables to these. Connect the top bump node to A. Change the last add node factor to 1. Add a color ramp to the mix node factor. Add a noise texture to it. Add an MB random vector node and connect it to the noise texture vector. Change the variables to 4D and these numbers. Connect a subtract math node to the first mix node factor. Add a color ramp to the subtract second value. Add an image texture to the color ramp factor. Add your scratch image to it. Add a mapping node and texture coordinate. Change the mapping variables to suit your image. Add a color ramp to the first subtract value. Change the color values to match these. The top color ramp will reverse the black and white nodes. Add a greater than math node to the top color ramp factor. Change the threshold to 0.98. Add a dot product node to the top value. Add a normal geometry node connected to the second vector. Add a bevel node to the top vector. Change the group output result type to vector and rename it to normal. Go back to the customization node and rename the group label to radial scratches. Connect the normal to MB custom normal and the strength to your group input. You can rename this to arm circle strength. Connect the other normal to the group output normal. Go back to your main shader to adjust the arm circle value. 0 is off.